in life, you have to be willing to make mistakes in order to be all you want to be the person you want to be. And I know, like, for example, I've been studying French and speaking for many years, and because I don't live in a it's a totally immersed environment, I make a lot of mistakes when I speak French, but I try and I succeed a lot. Now I've been learning Chinese for about 2 years, and the same thing happens. And so the thing is, when you try, you succeed eventually. Okay, so use the example in Chinese. When you count, you know that there's a structure, there's a tonality, there's a way of saying things. So let's say you count to 10 in Chinese. So you say 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. But when you start saying, like, well, what's your number? Someone say, 请给我你的电话号码。你的电话号码是什么? And so I would say, well, what's the number? So we'll say, 我给你我的电话号码。我的电话号码是. And so I would say, let's say it was 724. So 7 is 七, 2 R 4. Okay, 961. Joe, Leo. Now you say Ja for 1, and then 5, 4, 8, 9. So 5, 4, 8, 9. And so you have that, you think about it, and you might make a mistake, but that's how you get those numbers. Or when you say things like today, you say 今天. This year, you say 今年. Tomorrow, 明天. Yesterday, 昨天. So day after tomorrow, 后天. You have to think about what's being said. You have to think about your training, think about your studies, think about your life and what you want to convey. And the thing about all this, no matter what you do, you're doing math, you're doing anything, if you study and you're not producing anything in the real world, then your study isn't giving you what you need. You have to say to yourself, I'm going to put in a time that I'm going to practice these words, practice these statements, practice these skills, and then use them out there in the real world. Let's put it out there. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter. I'm using this as an example, but it's not the ultimate thing. I'm talking about is life. If I want to show the world something, I don't have to let them know that I'm not good at it. Let them know that I'm trying, and they'll see my levels. If you meet someone and you say, okay, I want to work in this company, and you walk to them and you say, you know what, I want you to hire me based on my abilities or my experience or whatever. If you bring it to them in a way that they just say, wow, this guy, he has it. He speaks a certain way, he shows a certain efficiency, and even though he doesn't have the experience, something about him is worthy of us engaging this person. It's his practice. It's the practice you put in will show itself to be worthy of their consideration. And so if I go out into the world and I say, okay, I'm going to talk to people about anything, use language again. If I'm going to talk to you in Chinese or French or Italian, any language, if I don't practice it, then I can't show it. And one thing I don't do, and I recommend, don't ever do something that you haven't practiced. Okay? Like if I tell someone I'm going to do a certain date, okay, I say, okay, for example, I say, I'm going to use 1980, let's use 1985, okay? And I want you to give me any number, and I'll tell you what the week that fell on in April. So you say, okay, the 16th, and I want the 16th to be a Friday. Okay. Now, what they don't know is I know where the numbers fall. Okay, so if I if I go 84, which I know what that looks like, and I go 16, and I go, well, okay, the 16 gives me a 2, and Friday is a 6, so I need a 4, and so I'll go, okay, um, November 16th in 84 was a Friday, and they go, wow, how did you do that? Well, I know it, but I wouldn't present it with a year that I don't know. I wouldn't go, even though I know the years, but I wouldn't go, okay, give me 1400s. I don't go back that far. You see? So the thing is, you always show your skills based on what you practiced. You do not get up there and do something that you don't know what you're doing. You don't practice in front of people something that's new. You always show something that you've already mastered. Okay? It's like when a person does a concert, when a person does a comedy act, anything, they've rehearsed, they've made sure that they know what they're saying. They may get nervous, but it doesn't negate the fact that they practiced. You kind of have to come back together again. So again, with language, if I meet someone and I say, okay, I'm going to say then my name is John. I'm not going to say something that I don't know how to say. Okay, in Chinese, when you say my name is, you can say 我叫, or you can say 我的名字是. Either way, 我的名字是 is my name is, or 我叫 I'm called. So when someone says to me, what's your name? I would say 我的名字是. So I would say 你叫什么名字? What's your name? Or 你叫什么? Okay, whatever. Then I would say 我叫 John, or 我的名字是 John. I would say it based on the fact that I practiced it already. If they say to me something like 你住在哪儿? I would say I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. And they say, oh, that means like where do you live? Oh, 你住在哪儿? And so I would go into that. Okay, 我住在. See, the point is, you don't want to show the world your lack of preparation. So, same thing, going for a job, trying to engage someone for a date, trying to talk to a stranger, trying to do anything. Practice. Practice. And if you ever feel that you need to impress someone with something that is not practiced, you're going to fall on your face. So, if I make a phone call, I rehearse what I'm going to say if it's important. If I'm speaking to a client, or if someone's calling me and I know it's a business connection, I'm going to practice my responses. How you doing? No, hello, this is John, blah blah, can I help you? Or I'm calling someone, hey, this is John Morrison from, that's what you do. So preparation is so important. And you'll find that if you prepare yourself by practicing more than is considered comfortable, which means that you're always practicing something that's important to you. I mean, if it's not important, then don't practice it. But if you want to be a better speech maker, or a better singer, or in better shape, or speak languages better, anything, practice, practice, practice. And you always find that when you do it, it's like, wow, this guy, it's amazing. People don't understand the end result. They see the end result, but they don't understand how you derived it, how you came to that. It came through practice. So when I, just again, back to language, when I do something with that, I show someone that, I say, wow. Or if I do a math thing, like I love doing 99. So 60 times 99, okay, 6,138. I mean, it's like I practice so much, I can just do it. So I'm saying to you again, don't go out there unpracticed, unprepared. Put the time in. And what does that mean? You might have to give up things like TV, talking on the phone to your dumb friends, playing on Facebook, doing things that don't matter. Now, you can have fun, but just as Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, Just as some people are out there horsing around having fun at the same time someone else is winning. Okay? So it's not important for you to always be having fun doing things that don't give you benefit. It's fun to practice. I love practicing Chinese phrases and French phrases and Italian phrases and any kind of thing that I do. Or I love doing math. I love doing all kind of stuff. My time that I spend with me is my preparation, and I enjoy it all. I enjoy it. And so just like a person who wants to get in shape, they will enjoy eating healthy foods. You say, yeah, here's a candy bar. You say, no, I don't want the candy bar because the candy bar won't benefit me for what I'm trying to do in life. Okay? So I don't give my time over to things that don't benefit me. That's what it's all about. And if I'm in a movie watching, Captain America or something like that, I want to relax, so that benefits me at the time. But it's not the entire scope of what I'm trying to do. I'm not always trying to pacify myself by entertaining myself with things that just don't make any sense for what I'm trying to do in life. I'm only going to be here once. I'm only going to be for a certain amount of time. And you're just the same as me. It doesn't matter if you're not the same age as I am. You will be, or you will die trying. Okay? So spend your time doing things that benefit you because it's your life. And when you stay on the stage, when you get out there in the world will know that you are ready because you have shown yourself to be so. It's a great world. It's a great time. It's a great life. So enjoy it. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day. Goodbye.